You know, the truth, I think, is that Biden is going to lose to Trump. I know that's difficult, but I think the damage has been done by that debate.
Washington Congresswoman Marie Gluesenkamp-Perez voiced concerns today about President Biden's chances of success in the upcoming election. She stopped short of calling on him to drop out of the race, but other Democratic leaders are applying pressure, suggesting that the president should step aside. Here's ABC's Rachel Scott.
Tonight, mounting pressure on President Biden from Democrats demanding answers about the president's mental fitness and raising questions about whether Biden should go on with his campaign. Today, the first Democratic member of Congress coming forward to say the president should drop out. Congressman Lloyd Doggett of Texas saying, quote, "President Biden's first commitment has always been to our country, not himself. I am hopeful that he will make the painful and difficult decision to withdraw." Rhode Island Senator Sheldon Whitehouse said he was horrified by Biden's performance in that debate.
I think people want to make sure that this is a campaign that's ready to go and win, that the president and his team are being candid with us about his condition, that this was a real anomaly and not just the way he is these days.
The Biden campaign has called concerned Democrats bedwetters. Today, Senator Peter Welch of Vermont said it was, quote, inappropriate to dismiss these concerns.
I think we have to have an honest assessment of where we are, with the objective being keeping Donald Trump out of office. We've got to serve the country, not the party.
And today, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi called the questions about the president's fitness legitimate.
I think it's a legitimate question to say, is this an episode or is this a condition?
So we asked the White House.
Pelosi said it's a legitimate question to ask if this is an episode or is this a condition. Which one is it?
Well, what I can tell you is that he had a cold and a bad night. I would not see this as an episode. I would see this as what it was and what we believe it to be, which is it was a bad night. And he did, on top of that, he had a cold. And that is the reality of the situation. That is the reality of what happened that night.
For many top Democrats, that's not enough. Sources tell ABC News a group of Democratic governors held a phone call expressing concern over the debate and the path forward.
Look, I don't think anybody sugarcoats this. I think the question is how does that impact how the country runs? How does it impact what an election looks like?
ABC News has learned Biden has yet to speak to top Democrats in Congress, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and Democratic Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Today, one of his closest allies, Congressman Jim Clyburn, said Biden should stay in the race. But if he drops out, Democrats should rally around Vice President Kamala Harris.
I will support her if he were to step aside.
It comes as a new CNN poll shows that Harris performs better against Trump than Joe Biden does.